But with that being said, I will. Oh, what's the plan for today? I said maybe airport. I put airports like I was definitely making an airport. I said airport, so why not? We're building the actual passenger airport today. 'Cause I already have cargo, and it works like a charm, like liquid, water, even. It works pretty smoothly. That's what I can say for the most part. But before I do that, let me tell you what I've done in my off time. I do this at the start of every stream. I tell you what I was doing off stream. While I'm doing that, let's see. I was actually putting another station here because I was like, you know what? I can fit one here, so why not? Also putting this thing going up. I know the stations are small. They're small on purpose. They're only designed to fit 2 cars max, not 4. Pretty good song to start off with. Also, I had the same problem when I was doing this off stream. You can't put station tracks next to a station track. The train will not stop. That's the reason why they're separated from each other, because I physically cannot put a station next to a station. It just won't allow me to. That's probably the reason why there's no 3-track layout or 3 stations that can be placed next to each other. It's always quad, never 3. That might be the reason why. Maybe it's not programmed to do that, but I just can't. You can't physically put station tracks next to each other. They'll not allow you to. I'm happy this is working like a dream. Oh, so I put some fences around here as well, to make it look like you're not going to jump through the fence, and a freight train will not jump scare you as you're standing on this platform. But I think that was all. I don't think I really did anything besides put fences in another station. Is there anything else I can think of? No. So, the plan. Okay. Airports. Airports, I can't lie, they frustrate me. Because they're never built correctly the first time. Also, I forgot to mention. I fixed my previous city. It just randomly started to load all of a sudden. The Canal City. So it works again. I can actually load that world. Hopefully, if I press it again, maybe it'll load. But I did get it to work, so I can play that city again. And for those of you that didn't know, I had a city before this one that unexpectedly stopped working. But now is a happy day. I didn't make a plan for this airport yet, but the plan was that I keep this stretch, that's for sure. However, it's going to be not metropolitan. I prefer the word international because I'm not really in a metropolitan area, so international. Oh, jeez, international airport. That's an A I meant to put. Where did I? Oh, I put a S instead of A. That's also not the name of the airport. What's the name of the airport? I didn't name it, did I? Did I write anything on the sign? I should have wrote airport on here. Apparently, oh, Axe Isle International. Do I like that name? I mean, the city's called Seaview. It's called Seaview Airport. I prefer that actually, Seaview. Seaview International Airport. But the island is named Axe because it's shaped like an axe. I see an axe anyway. You can't tell. This is why it's called Axe Isle, because of the axe-like shape. More like a tomahawk, maybe, but tomahawk is too long, so I call it axe. You know what? Let's go. Oh yeah, let's just call it Axe. Axe Isle International Airport. Now, the plan for this airport was actually not just have one runway, but have 2. One in this direction, and one in the vertical direction. However, the vertical one will be a lot smaller, and it might have to cross between these 2. Also, I might have to take away some water. I might need some land for the second runway. Because when I build runways, get an example. Oh, it's this tab. Yes, it is. When I build a runway, it has to be at least 120 units long. At least 120. Anything shorter than that, I don't like it because the planes have to stop really weird. I prefer at least 120. And to do this, I can't do it here. One reason, the highway needs to come here. Also, I need to make an exit, because the only way to enter the airport is through this highway. Also, I'm thinking of actually... I know I always say I don't like making train lines into the airport, but it's kind of my only other option, because a lot of people don't drive in the city. I've noticed that when I've built the rest of the train lines, especially this one right here. A lot of people don't drive, so I'm gonna put a train to the airport as well. It'll cross this bridge right here. Where or how it'll get there, I'm not sure. Where will the spot for the airport be? I don't know. We'll find that out today, I guess. But I need land. Land is a priority for this airport, and I should actually... Let me actually get the base runway down, the first runway that I'll make. So there's going to be some man-made portions in here, which... To me, it doesn't suck. Most cities have... If their runways are right by the water, it's always man-made land for the airport to fit. I'm not going to be too mad about that. However, I do want this to be as straight as this road, the original one, is placed. I'm going to place a road here and erase this. Oh geez, you're one long strip. Well, okay, where do the planes fly, first of all? That's question number one. Here. Here's the planes line. Also, where's the... Oh, the cargo planes line is right there, so they can depart from here. Okay, that's why they fly around. Oh, this is a good spot. Also, I don't want that there. Why can I not erase you? Are you ungrabbable? Or is it because the other airport was there? Oh well. With that being gone, let's get our runway down. Oh, let me think. If a plane were to come from this direction, it could take off, right? Planes pull up when they take off, so I think this mountainside will not be a problem for the plane. I feel like landing will be a problem, because the mountain's right here, and it takes a little space to land. So I'm going to make it so that the plane takes off in this direction, and not lands in this direction. Distance-wise, let's go to the front. Make a little space in the back. Let's make some space in the front. So I'll say that's a good distance. A good distance indeed. Let's get the fronts to turn out this way. Also, the space back here will be blank. I don't want it to be blank. Let me just say the reason why I left space here is because I wanted to put something... I wanted to continue the runway up here, wrap around. I'm not sure why, but I'll figure it out when I get there. But I want something to be up here, and not just blank nothing. The train will be here, naturally. Where is it? I didn't build it. It's right here. I gotta build the train too, so the train will be here. Wrap around this area. I said before... this train line is called Pleasant because it's supposed to end at Pleasant Hills, which is not the airport. It's actually supposed to be this area. I call this portion Pleasant Hills. I was thinking of having like an airport line that just bypasses every station and goes straight into the city. Like literally an airport express. And I still want to do that. However, I'll have 7 lines in this city. And having more than 6 was enough, I'd say. 7 might be excessive. Reason being because of the terminal. I have space for 7. I have enough space for 7, like a lot of space. However, I don't know how much space the terminal, not the terminal, but the line getting there can hold. Because 6 is a lot that passes through here. They always come by, one at a time. If one leaves, another one's right behind it, somewhere. Namely this one. It's right behind Pleasant, actually. Pleasant's right behind the one's coming down here. And then this one will be behind this one, or this one. And to have that many trains pass by here. Like, already 4 trains pass by here, and they all have to come back into this tunnel. Because there's no quad tunnel. There's only 2 tunnels. And 7 trains. I don't know. I have space for 1 more train. Right now, all 6 stop here. I have space for 2 more trains. We'll see. Either I extend Pleasant all the way down to the airport, or I make an entirely new airport line. We'll see what happens, but... with the land being flat now... let's actually take up some line. Me personally, I don't like to make the airports kind of... or the runways merge together. But here, I don't think I have a choice if I wanted to put 2. Well, I'm not a fan of that. Well, I'm a fan of that in real life, but I'm not a fan of that in this game. Because the plane's AI don't really share. So, they don't know when to land or who's gonna land first and things like that, so... but I have to do it here. Also, I hope the tunnel is deep enough before I do this. It is. Good. I'm destroying so many trees doing this. Hey, I mean, she did say an airport's the size of a small town, but in this case, it's the size of my city. I believe I have enough space. I don't know when this tunnel technically goes underground. It looks like it doesn't go underground at all, but it goes down pretty deep, pretty fast. Actually, up to this line is actually a good spot to stop. So what I want to do is, let's say I wanted my man-made airport to be inland or in the water on both ends. At no point will it be inland. I will say that now. And this is actually a good time to... I should make walls before I continue. My lovely quay walls will be wrapped around... well, maybe not that much. Wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was probably a bad idea. Well, this is probably a bad idea. But before I do that, let me get this runway going down. Now, spatial-wise, the planes have long wings. Incredibly long wings. Do I want... that's too close. In my opinion, it's too close. I'd say about there. Almost looks the same, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's 1 tile away, so... autosave. I don't think I'm using vanilla planes. If I am using vanilla planes, it's probably just a large one, because I don't have any large planes. I only have medium planes for assets. All the way... yeah, I should have drawn that. I don't know why I did that. Reps all the way around. Now, I need the runway. I need this to stop right here before I continue. Because I need to figure out the other runway scenario. Before I do that, too, I need to make a straight line. I need to figure out... I want us to be like a nice little cross section. Literally. So, to get that going... I don't know if I want this to be on land, because I need my terminals to be in here, actually, so... I need to figure out... really badly need to figure out my spatial planning. I believe what I'll do here... contours. I need for the runway to be in the water. Because the space in here needs to be for... the plane's path. So I can't put the runway... I can't put the runway inland. And it has to be outside somewhere. Oh, I pressed the wrong tool. I gotta stop doing that. I need for this to... no, I pressed the right tool, I guess. I want the quay wall first off, before I do anything else. I'm just gonna put a regular wall. Honestly, I do like these walls by an airport. Reason being, I do like the structure that it has. It makes it look unnatural, like it was man-made airport, basically. It looks like having this wall here. And then just take away what I do before. And I'd say about... I need a distance, because reason being, I need the airport's facilities to be placed down, like for the planes themselves. Let's actually go all the way back here. I'm going to take away some land from the runway itself. So let's actually build it around this line. Who knows, this might all change in the next coming weeks. I might completely destroy this airport. Was there a water source in here? No, good. I'm thinking of doing something like this. And also, at the same time, taking away land. Not too much, but just... Well, I only need a strip. Why do I keep doing this? I only need a strip. I don't need this to be a whole much. Only the plane's gonna take off here, so... I only need a small portion. Let me actually reclaim some land that I just robbed from the ocean. I'd say that's enough. I think that's enough. Straight down. This around. Yeah, I think that's enough. Also here, let me fix this. I'm going to push this all the way in the back. Let me get the sharper tool. Is that deep enough? I didn't check. Oh no. That's fine. I could just fix that. Also, I don't want to see a giant wall pass through here. I hate that. I could just smooth it out so it doesn't show. Also, let me bring this up because that's way too deep. Perfect. Okay, so let me pull the land back because naturally it's supposed to at least come out a bit. It's not a perfect 90 degree, or it's not a perfect drop. Also, this needs to be inverted. Also, I did learn how to use this tool. This one. Invert segment node. Didn't know what it did. Apparently it just inverts quay walls. Yeah, so it just inverts them. So it's, honestly, I'd be using this tool if I knew what it did a lot more. But now I know. It just literally inverts them. That's flat. I just have a nice solid wall and just remove any excess. I want at least the water to be touching the side wall. Same here, get rid of this pocket. That's naturally there, so let me actually just leave that there. I will get some flooding. Hopefully the downtown does not flood. They didn't make a tsunami. I might have, if I think about it. And just invert the segments that need to be inverted. Namely, you guys over here, actually. Ah, it's such a nice tool now that I know what it does. And it just works now. The water will just flow into place. Get rid of all the trees that are unnecessarily there. Unpause the game so the water can flow. Fast forward, it's let the water reside before I build any further. I'm gonna make a tsunami, aren't I?
We are the law. Accountant. The law accounting. I know what you're
That's
thinking.
fine.
Are we lawyers? Are we accountants? Well, it's a complicated question, probably requiring the services of a lawyer and an accountant. Is that us? Well,
I can't build here yet. I can't build until the water recedes.
you out there who might need the use of the law.
Reason being, because it'll mess up the ground placement of everything else.
Advice. In fact, we're legally barred from providing legal advice. The law
True.
accounting. Officially unlicensed since 2005.
Hurry up, go back. I don't care if you flood the city anymore, just go back. So, runway. 2 runways. One wrapping forward, one wrapping backwards. Now, here's the second problem. Taxiway. How do I get the taxiway around this runway. It's easy, but do taxiways intercept runways? I have to check because I don't think I noticed. I'm gonna check real quick. At the airport that I recognize closest to me, do taxiways intercept runways? Kind of. They go into them. I mean, it makes sense, but I'm looking for one that just goes right through it. Okay, they do oftentimes go through. Just gotta make sure nobody's taking off or departing, but they do go through. Okay, good to know. I might do that here then, if they go through. That's really close. The water's still high. Yeah, the water's still high. Also, where's the highway? It's here and here. I want to not have a wall go through these. There's no way to avoid it, but for my own keepsake. It'll just be an empty gap between here. Is there a way to just fill this in? I mean, I could use a procedural object. A box, maybe? Or a block. You guys. I mean, you kind of work. Just to fill in the gap. I don't like the large space between here. Too thin. Honestly, I could just make you longer. It doesn't really matter. You can just fill the space completely. I was just about to copy it, but I was like, no, I could just do that. Why am I like this? Why am I like this to where they have to be right? You're not correct. No, maybe you were. You just need to move down. Good enough. I'll keep that. Now, if there was a way to... Could I color you? I can. Yeah, you'd be just a fill-in, you know? You're not really there. You're just a prop. Water's gone now. Let me get this road closer so I can trace it a little bit closer. Which way do I want to go? Doesn't matter, honestly. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You want to be takeoff? I presume. If you're takeoff... you can be takeoff. Why not? Let's go 160. 65. Yeah, you can be takeoff. You run through there. Your light's in the wrong spot, but that's okay. Bad runway, I say, but... you can't connect these, I don't think. No, you can't. So, also this needs to run through it then. How does it look? It looks pretty bad, I must say. Pretty bad, one must say. Can I do something about it? I can dip you lower, but it doesn't make sense. Do I just have to live with this? From far away, it looks fine. I have to live with you, don't I? I'll live with it. About yay distance, go all the way down onto this taxiway. easy access into the airport's terminal through here. I have one in that direction, one in this direction. Now, with this being the case, I also need one going back up to reach... Well, wait. Do I? No, I just need one in this direction, going down. But, me being me, for symmetry, I'd probably put one going back up. This runs up from there. This one continues going down. I'd say you keep going down. I'll have another one coming up in this direction. No, it's too close. Not really. I need one to wrap all the way straight up. Run to this one. That's the plan for now. I have this runway. It goes around the side. Also, I need an interchange now. I need to make an interchange. One that's nice enough for an airport. Now, I want to keep it a few distance away from the tunnel. I could also... I was going to actually toll the tunnel as well. I could do that at the same time. However, do I want to make it cost money to enter an island? I feel like that's just robbery at that point. That's just New Jersey in a nutshell. And I don't want that. Back. Continue taking away some land. I need the airport tool for this. Take away some land, not too much. Minor flooding ahead. Speaking of flooding, this did not flood. Good. Honestly, I think this has to go underground a little bit further back. Or further forward. Because I need to fit something here. Wait, do I? No, I don't. I have a lot of space over here. Never mind. I lied. I thought this was the runway for some reason. My ears. The concourse style. Now, I can't find concourse in the airport tab. Let's just search it. But concourse. I spelled concourse correct. It's just vanilla. Modern? Or classic? I like the classic, to be honest. Classic, I think classic would look good here. It's an island. Usually it's classical. It was made all the way back in the day. Island's new, but I think classic would look good here. I never really liked to use ultra modern. It's a little too modern, I'd say. So I think classic is good. Reason being because I lied. Maybe I'll use modern. Wait. Do I use modern? This is the problem I have. Every time I make an airport. It's not the debate of modern versus classic, but it's the way I want to build it is the other problem. I could mix designs. I don't care about doing that either. But either way, I'm going to have to either curve this. Either make this a curve or make this 90 degree. That's the orientation. That's the problem. Now, it can't be this close because the runways are that close. I need to put their, what are these called again? Their stands here. Also, I need space for the lanes for stands as well. So, here is one problem. Not a problem, but here's a solution. Since I made all these different taxiways, also, why not run taxiways between them? Since they did do that in real life. Like diagonally, things like that. However, it doesn't make sense to go diagonally and go back up. I sometimes wish there were two ways, but I can live with it being one way for now. If I were to have a taxiway going down and up, this is just a one-way ticket to fly away. I believe sometimes they drive on this. If they have no other way to get to the other side, they will drive on this. But unless you make them another way, they will use it. So let's say not all of them want to come up here. Some of them want to come down. Wrap around onto this side of the runway or terminal. I need a little bit more space, but say we want to come out to this side and then continue going forward or up. But also, the reason this is here is for space on adding stands on this lane. Now, what I shouldn't have done was drawn it in. What I should have done was build the taxiway first, build the concourse first. Let's start with that. It needs to be a set distance away. Can't be too close. Collision is on. Turn it off. Upgrade this so I can see the trees. And disable the trees. I don't want my tree limit to be... I don't want my trees to be there. They're hidden, but they're still there. I don't want them to be there. So let's get a basic down. So... how does this one look at night again? For starters. It looks okay. It looks good at night. How does this one look at night? It also looks okay. But I prefer, actually, the way this one looks at night. I like just the larger aspect of the lighting. I prefer this one. This one, I'm not too much of a fan of, because first off, I don't like those large brackets in the middle. Also, the holes on top. I don't like them either. A little lighting. I prefer just one solid stream going through. But with that being said, I shouldn't have done that. The train's gonna do something funky. Ooh, I shouldn't have done that. They're gonna do something funky. Ooh, yeah, they're spawning. Oh yeah, this is a problem. Oh yeah, this is a big problem. There's a one-way track, and they want to go in both directions on that one track. That's a problem. We'll see if they figure it out. They'll despawn and figure themselves out anyway, but, I need them to be away from the runways, the taxiways. Also, the train line as well. I need to get the train line here as well. Will it be above ground? I don't think I can make it above ground. A little dangerous to put a train between here. I can put the train in the ground. But, however, I always want it to be outside. I never want my trains underground. Wherever they can go outside, they have to go outside. Except for the mountains. I was kind of forced to put them in the mountains. I didn't want to. Here to here is where they depart from. No, I don't want that. Oh, I definitely never want this. That's how they do those funky, weird exits. You never want that. Always do it like this. I know this one's pointless, but it's here for my appeasement. It's a pointless spot, but I like it. So the train coming through here... I'm thinking of Airport Express. I'm just going to limit to how many trains can spawn on that line. I'm not going to make it however much can spawn. I'll just put maybe 2. I'll make the train large. Oh no, I shouldn't. I might cause problems. How long is an Amtrak? Acela? Is it the same size as a New Jersey Transit? I'll figure that out. But let's just build a train path down. I wanted to use this. I've always wanted to use this. And now I have a reason to use it. Let me see the scaling. I should flatten this out, actually. I'll make this the same height as the airport. Okay. Clear the trees. I want tree. Well, I can place them back where they could be, but clear the trees. Have this thing down. Finally. I've built this. Well, I don't know what that arch is, but I don't care that it's a one-way either. It's good that it's one-way. Yes, perfect. I prefer this dragging all across water, but it's okay. Just in one spot, I don't mind. As long as I built it once. I'm happy. The main line. Do I still want this to be one-way? If it's one-way, actually, it can fit here a little bit easier. And if I limit how many trains spawn here, one-way isn't bad. It'll be dangerous, though. Have a terminal at the end, though. Especially the... Well, no. Who said the airport had to... Who says I had to use this? I don't have to use this. I'll just make a road. And make the train stop on the road. It's a lot better than doing this, because... well, me personally, I don't like using this. Because this is where the same spot I put my runway down. And I don't want the trains on my runway side. Also, if I do this... Where does my train come in from? I don't want it to run straight on the ground. So, I never use this. Sure, I can make a point on the side where planes don't pass. But I don't like to do that. I'd rather just make a station on the road, like in the parking lot somewhere. I'd rather do that. A lot nicer, less messy. And you actually get to see the people walk to the airport. I mean, sure, in real life it's nice to have them connect physically to the airport, but... In this game, you're not going to. In this world, you're not going to. Single track would prove to be a little bit of a problem. A little bit, but... I can go single track for a while. For a while. I don't mind it for a while. But where do I run? I run on the side here. I can't fit over here. So I run on the side, go underneath these runways, and I turn and come back out of the ground. Now, what I will do is let's get this runway down. This terminal down. Let me see if it's long enough first. You're actually almost perfect. Almost perfect. I don't want you to be touching this yet. I'm gonna erase this road first, but you're actually almost perfect. About here. Yeah, this one's not so perfect. So this one, yeah, the small or the medium planes will have to go on this side, but the large planes fit pretty well over here. So I think I'll do just medium and small over here. However, I prefer to separate them completely in different sections. So here will be large. Here might be small planes, and maybe I'll put medium over here. I prefer them separated, reason being, first off, it's hard to make a taxiway when there are different sizes of the runways, of the stands, airport stands. Second of all, let's shorten the long one out. The airport doesn't have to be big at all. It could be relatively small, just the airport's on the outside, and the inside is relatively small as well. It doesn't have to be large. So again, I mentioned I want to bring this down lower. Not destroy it, but bring it down lower. Maybe I can start from back here. However, I should build the highway first. The highway entrance onto this place. Now, no matter what, the land will have to be flat. Just because of the way the airport is, it'll have to be flat. So, I'm just going to flatten out this entire land. And at no point does the highway actually come up to the land. So, no, it's above the land. Which is actually kind of perfect, actually. You can see it's only a little bit of space sticking out. Actually kind of perfect. Let me get... I need a parking lot, first off. That's priority number one. Need a parking lot. Second off, I need the actual stands. I need these things down. Where will they go? Who knows, but... I tend to make these close together. I don't put these far apart. Also, I'm not going to put a train underneath here either. Pointless for me to put a train here. Maybe I have this for the medium side. It doesn't matter, actually. It really doesn't matter. People will walk through here anyway. I think I'll put it close by. Like right about here. The reason I'm doing this now, because I need to figure out the size of the internal airport. If I know the size of the internal airport, then I'll know the size of the exit. And if I know the size of the exit, then it's GG's. Airport can be done. However, let me get the stands in place first. A tree. The one tree stands, yeah. Like at the large stand. Now, I said it was perfect before, but now it might be close. But I don't really care for the taxiway, to be honest. You know what? What if I just put the large on the side and put the medium up here? I have more, asset-wise, I have more medium planes. So you know what? Let's put the medium planes up here. I'll put the large planes on the side. What, only 3? 2? 3? Let's go 3. And the small ones on this side. Now, okay, looking at it already. I already don't like it. Reason being, it's too square. That's one reason. That might be the only reason, to be honest. It's just too square. There needs to be some kind of curve in here. It's just too symmetrical, I'd say. I don't... It needs something. Something different. Something different needs to happen over here. I guess this is where I said I can mix terminals. I would say I'll mix terminals. Get rid of one. Place the large ones over here instead, on the slant. On course. Place these along here instead. That way it's not so uniform. At least just some kind of curve needed to happen. It was too roboty the way it was before. We'll see how it turns out. But for now, having some kind of slant adds more character to the airport. I can go further down. Oh, maybe I could just have 4. I could have 4 instead of 3 now if I do this as well. It may bother some people that this is too close to this one compared to the other side. I will move it. I can maybe live with this a little bit better. I could live with this. Also, I should keep in mind, I need to have I think 5 will be enough. 5 mediums will be enough. The airport itself does need... What's it called again? Attractive score. You know what? 3 might be good here. 3 large boys might be good here. I have something that forms attractiveness somewhere over here. This is blank, and these will be the small ones on the side. I think I can live with this a little bit better. A little bit better. I think I can live with it. Now, the internals. Now, the reason I don't have the bus station thing on because they don't work with this road for some reason. Meaning, TMPE has a bus lane. But now you see that's on. But it's on because I didn't build an airport yet. And for some reason, the cars can't go in the left lane. I don't know why, even though it's not a bus lane. Yeah, the bus lanes I meant. The bus lanes were turned on. I'm not sure why they can't go in the bus lane on these airport roads, unless I turn it off. So they're only going to use one road up here until I turn it off. I think I'll turn it off because I'd rather them use more than just one lane. Because it does get annoying where sometimes they get stuck in a loop. Or the way I make it, they get stuck in a loop. Yeah, so ban private cars and trucks and bus lanes. I prefer this always on. Except for if you have airports. Now I can turn it off. See, now I can turn it off, which is weird. I can turn it back on over here, yes. No truck should be over here anyway. But I wish I could leave it on. Oops. I wish I could leave it on and not have to worry about the left lane having problems. Same thing over here as well. Is this working? It is. What was that? The train? Oh, the highway. That was the highway. Oh, that was a long one. Get your bus lines down. Now, they're different sizes, which is weird, but go for a distance and then come in. Same thing here. Just keep this side elevated. Oh, you're curving weird. You have curves in the wrong places. From here I turn. Now, depending on how sharp you turn. I'll have to turn sharp here. One road can go above water. I don't mind that. But no matter what, I have to at least come back into one. And I need a U-turn spot as well. But I also need to come back to the highway as well. So I require a large parking lot. That's number one. Number two, it needs proper entrances and exits onto the highway and back onto the runway ramp. Also, again, I need a spot for the train as well. I need to keep all those things in mind when I'm building this airport. All while connecting to the airport at the same time. Yeah, I think I'll just have two terminals, two entrances. So terminal 1, terminal 2. Yeah, just term 1 and term 2. The farts. The farts indeed. Probably one of my favorite things to have. That might be too far. That's too much. I need to go down to the ground already. Wait. How much slope is that? One thing I learned from experience is that, to me, slopes don't matter in an airport. To me, anyway. Because there's no trucks over here. It's only cars and maybe buses. But still. To me, slopes don't matter when you're in an airport. You know, and farts might not be the only thing. Well, might be the only thing that I don't limit. Yes. Actually, you know what? These kind of look good when they merge together. Really well, actually. Now, wait, there is a bus. There's a bus highway, but it's on the left side. Where is it? It's in the bus lane. And also, I don't want to use it because it's a vanilla asset. And it's wide. And there's no 2-lane version, which makes me sad. Yeah, it's a wide guy, so... Yeah, I'll keep this. I'll keep this look. I wish the nodes played well when they're next to each other like this, but they don't. So I gotta do something special right here to join these two. Kinda sucks, but that's okay. Now these roads go from the highway. Come to the highway. Or enter. These are the entrance from the highway, basically is what I'm trying to say. Let's say the entrance is back here. let's actually begin the highway interchange. How many lanes would I say? Real life, I'd say 2 lanes goes to the airport, but this is only from the outer city or inner city. Why is it called inner city? Isn't it outer city? Like, isn't this the inner city? Like, I'm inside the city. Or is that just a weird definition? Just means the opposite of what I'm trying to say. I feel like it should be the other way around. Again, also when you're making your nodes, every time you should always do this. Whenever you do this, whenever you make an exit lane, you want to make sure, or whenever you want to exit off of a highway, always make sure you add an extra lane before. That way, you don't get no traffic or no congestion between. Also, if you have no controller, always remember to hold down shift, select the node that's shifted, and you want to bring it back to the main road. There, perfect. Just like normal. And whenever you do this, make sure your lanes are set to go straight, and turn. That's your exit lane. Make it your exit lane. And in this case, the exit would be right here. However, I'm going to do something different. I will make it 2 lanes, because I'm weird like that. But reason being, I want to do this. Straight, and these 2 open up into 2 lanes. That's the reason why. Then open these up wider. Make this one match the host highway. Put these trees in my way. And then from this node forward, you can slope all you want. Actually, in all honesty, this road is going to go underground. Probably, maybe from here, it'll go underground. Maybe from here. Yeah, maybe from here, it'll go underground. So let's actually force it down. Actually bring it down here. Well, bring it further, actually. Try again. Bring it over here. That'll be too deep. Take 3. Bring it over. No, if I want it to be underground, it should be over here. Yeah, you know what? Some might call me a genius for my bad intentions, but others don't. 1.8. Now here's the problem. This is sloped pretty bad. 1.8 to 5.2. How does it look underground? Actually, you know what? No, that's pretty steep. You can't see anything below there. That's pretty steep. Let's say from here to there. Should give you time to see what's going on down there. From here to here. What does it look like now? Yeah, much better. It goes down, and then it goes down further. Yeah, that's better. From here to here, I rise back up. Oh, you know what? Because I'm going underground already. Go from here to there. Then take the same highway and then force it in the ground using your adaptive network in tunnel mode. Force it in there. Sometimes, never mind. I'm not going to talk. Let's make a bad joke. That should be good. Slope. Make sure this is set to bend. Doesn't have to be all the time, but these highways bend well, literally. And set this back to middle, because that was where the original tunnel was, which means it won't be correct. Same thing with this side as well. Yep. Set back to middle as well, instead of bend. And then bang! The tunnel does start from a farther distance, giving me more space to work with. Also, the train. The train scenario is one that I gotta think of. So, the runway will have... Not runway. The parking lot, of course, will be in here. But I'm thinking of putting the train maybe on the side over here or down here. I think over here. Well, side might be better. The side's closer to the airport. Oh, we'll see. Do I use parking lot roads over here? Or do I use the big roads? The big roads parking lot. What I mean by what I'm saying is... do I have an example of parking lot roads? I do. Right here is a parking lot road. And these are big roads. The big roads look nicer but they are glitchy a little in some portions. But they look nice. Everything flows smoothly, and people walk relatively all over the road, which is good. I think this might be better. Because people just walk, like, freely through here and walk to their cars. And it's kind of nice. Each road is a street. So I guess that makes sense they walk freely. I kind of like those. These ones are nice too, but they're nice in certain scenarios, I'd say. And they walk alongside the cars, which I kind of don't like. I don't know why they do that. Instead of just walking on the sidewalk. Yeah, but they don't take the sidewalk, so... it's one problem. Yeah, that's not the sidewalk. This is this road sidewalk. So I don't know why they don't take the sidewalk. I think I'll use this road instead. Just a personal preference. Okay. I will wish that these roads were updated, though. I can't see. I'm in tunnel mode. Now, here's one thing I've learned building so many airports. People will walk to your parking lot no matter what. And you have to make your airports connect to the parking lot for them to cross. Also, connecting them to the upper level of the parking lot as well works even better. Because people like to walk to the upper portions a lot. So you always want to make sure that you're doing that correctly as well. Why are you broken? Because this airport node is disgusting. I shouldn't start from this node, but I have to. I should actually start from the actual road. You know what? Makes more sense to do that, doesn't it? Let's... Or, you know what? What if I start from the highway? If I want the train to pass here, I should start from the highway side. So let me do that instead. The train needs to come through here, go underground because it needs to pass underneath the runways, then come back outside to go back, not underground, not underground, but in the ground. I'm going to use a retaining wall. Not often do I get to use a retaining wall, so I think this would be a good chance to use it. So let's do that instead. It's actually a good thing that these are so close connected. Now, it doesn't matter that it's so close connected, but from here on forward, it'll become a highway. People can't walk here, sadly. I could make them walk between here. Also, I have these pedestrian roads. They function as just a crosswalk, so you know what? This one right here. Don't ruin my nodes. I need that one spot. You know what? Oh, no. If this is flat. Okay, you know what? Flat. I can live with this. Yes. I can kind of live with that little triangle being there. This works. People can't take this road. Nobody can walk on this road. Or, nobody can drive on this road. They won't do it anyway, hopefully. Just to make sure they don't. I can't see. Just to make sure they don't. Force them to walk forward. Also, let's put a traffic light here because, you know, why not when people cross the street? Who told you to change? When people cross the street, it's not a problem. And from there, I can actually make the parking lot entry right there. But again, I want to make it from the highway, so I'll make 2 entries. One for the turnaround point. Yeah, so the loop for the turnaround will be around here. And the highway exit will be here. For the inner city side. Or this side. I need to make an entrance onto this side as well. So keep that in mind. Honestly, this is going down. This can go up. Why not? This goes up, then down for the train. And up again. Do I go down for the train? Actually, no. The road makes more sense to go above the train, actually. The train wouldn't have enough clearance to descend into the ground as quickly as it would compared to vanilla. So let's actually now the taxiways. I don't mind the trains being next to the taxiways. It's the runways that I mind them being next to. Because imagine that. A plane having the force to blow the trains out of the track You know, that's pretty strong. Imagine on a plane or on a train and out of nowhere, you're flying because you were too close to the plane. That's the engineer's fault. Who are you gonna sue? The airport? And what's next? The airport will sue the company that built it. And then bang, you got a whole shebang of problems. This has to go down and under. I really wish that these can make a bridge. Because in real life, they make bridges. Let's go for an example. Perfect example right here. The planes go over roads. I wish the runways can make a bridge. This is the plane right here. This plane bridge. It would be nice if they could. But they can't. How would they look if I were to just force the track in the ground? That's one question. If I were to just do this, how does it look? It's hollow. See-through, even. What if I were to put a procedural object and made a block underneath it? That'll take away a lot of my time, I must say. What if I do that, though? Is my thing's not snapping? Why is it so loose? Oh, maybe I didn't click it. What if I were to just put a block under here instead? And just pretend that it's a bridge. Do I have bridge assets? Or I shouldn't just type in bridge. I should actually type in... I should have typed in something different. Because I'd love to make a retaining wall instead of actually a tunnel. That'll be, I could use these as well as an overpass. Now, do I have... I would say wide flange beam, that's not the word I'm looking for. Do I have... I said Berber. Girder. I do, but they're not... They're for the train, so I can't put them on the track. Can I... Oops. Can I draw this and just procedural object it? Is that legal? Nope, can't. I'll think of something. I just don't want to put this underground. I want to put it in the ground. That's the idea. I mean, I want to just force this in the ground without having to see nothing above. And just place retaining walls on the outside. That's what I want to do. I want to avoid tunnels as much as possible. Even though I may see flooding right here, that's going to happen just now because I didn't pause the game. Also, I never put my walls around this as well, which I should have done from the start. This should stop the flooding, or prevent the flooding that's going to happen just now. This is my song this is my whistling every time with that glitching. Every single time. So just plan this out. Are you inverted, or is just the ground? Yeah, just the ground. And then, with this being the case... Yes, I could put a retaining wall behind this wall. If a tsunami comes and destroys this... Actually, no, it won't destroy it. It'll just flood over. But... yeah, just have a nice little... Too steep. A nice little... One more. A nice little descend. Yeah, so a nice little descend. Into there. Maybe I can mirror this on the other side. I gotta do something to this. Oh wait, I can. I'm the one that forgot. Maybe I should do it afterwards, but let me just test it out to see if it works. Yes, I could do something like that. And just put a wall on this side. Descend down. I gotta find bridge assets. And just run this all along here into the terminal. That's the idea. But let's get this parking lot situated before actually that. Let me get this highway situated. Now I said there needs to be 2 entrances, of course, to the highway. One to enter the city, one to leave the city. One for the inside and one for the outside to enter the airport. Honestly, the airport is a time-consuming process. It usually takes me a whole stream of just one airport to fix. That is the idea. That's all I put for the title. So I intend to just sit here and just fix or make this airport, not fix. Turn this into 3 lanes. Reason being, one for upper level, lower level, and parking. That's the idea. Also, I need space for a return valve. That's like I'm plumbing. For a return valve into the highway. Back into the highway. Should be alongside this water. And one wraps around here and comes around here. I'm thinking of it going under this road, coming around, then going back under, and then coming back in. That's the idea that I'm thinking of. Because I can't... Or do I go over under? Over under is never a bad idea, you know? No. I have to go under and under because the train will be here. So it makes sense for this one to go higher. No matter what, it'll go higher. So over or under is the path that this one will make. Also, 2 lanes. 2 lanes, I'd say up to... Get a good snap. Up to this point right here. They break away. One goes into... Was this I-10? Where's your name? Yes, I-10 West. Interstate 10 West. Isle Expressway and East. I need one for both sides. Now, here's what I meant by over and under. Or under and under. I need to come in. Then come out. Because I need space to make a U-turn to come back in again. I was going to go under instead of over and under. Now, okay. Tool. You want to be nice to me this time? Of course not. Of course not. You make me sad every time. What if I were to do this? Oh, wait, that's better. Can I pull it in? No. Can I start from here? No, too wide. What? You know what? You can never go too wide, you know? You can never go too wide. What if I went one more in? Oh no, I don't want that. Control I. I guess you don't want to oh, you inverted the direction. I guess I'll go from here to here. Can I go closer? No, you're going too much into the water. This one's better. I can live with this. I can, in fact, live with that. Now, let's see how it goes. It's a nice loop. A loop that I don't make. So even though it's made by a robot. Even though it was made by a robot, the design idea was still yours truly. These segments away from each other. And now raise this one up. Not by too much. Before I should do that, actually, let me fix this highway interchange right here. Again, as I told you, as I taught you, I'm your mentor. Make them 1 lane to entry, because one thing I hate about entering a highway is not having a lane to enter in from, because you want time to merge to the highway. You don't want to immediately come to a stop and yield. That's terrible. You always want a lane to come into and then yield. You want to pick up speed before you enter the highway, so make your highways nice and fair. You know what? No, up and over is just better here. I was just gonna say, what if I went over, what if I went under and then over? But It's the other way around that's better. Can a truck fit here? That doesn't matter, a truck wouldn't pass here anyway. It's a passenger airport. What kind of truck is delivering food here? Besides a delivery truck, but that's good. A good clearance, I'd say. Oh, what is that? You're mean to me. Oh, you're a meanie. Well, you know what? It's not bad. Honestly, I can live with... You know what? I can live with that. I think I can do the same here. You know what? Bridge. You tried to stop my plans, but... you gave me an idea that I wasn't going to have. Yeah, like that. Now... I still need to connect this. Let's split them up. I can't split them up yet. I need the train to come here first. What if the train came all the way around and... no, the runway comes here, so never mind. Let's go forward for a bit further, and then from here, I split up. So 1, 2, and 3. Just placeholders. They won't look like that. And the third one right here. So again, upper level, lower level, parking. That's the idea. Rise above, again, continue up. Now, actually, it's a good thing. Is it a good thing? No, is it a good thing? Oh, wait. Here, I can use the U-turn value and come into here, make this 2 into 3. You know what? That's a good idea. Let me get rid of the dash lines. Make it a solid instead, or a longer dash. Let's say from here, this lane will enter in from this ramp. Have an extra lane, add a lane. That way, it'll have 3 lanes. Open up. Everyone diffuses into one. And yeah, from here, you know what? This could be where... well, the parking will start from down here. That's a little ludicrous, I'd say. That's a lot of parking. The parking can start from here instead. This will be the road where pedestrians can cross into the upper level of the apartment airport. So from here, let's take the parking lot lanes. Now, I prefer one-way travel on the outside, so I'll always have a one-way around the parking lot. The problem with the parking is the airport zoning is not equal, so that's not a problem. Not a problem. I can work my way around that. Just get rid of the guidelines. I can draw it myself. No matter what, I want this to be equal. Ignoring the airport's zoning, it has to be equal throughout. So disable zoning. And enable zoning. It needs to continue my grid, not the airport's grid. That's the way these parking lots work anyway. The parking lots I'm going to use, it needs to follow my grid, not the airport's. What about here? Nah, don't do that. Two and two? Good enough. Have a nice passway through here. Good. Again, continuing the one-way aesthetic. Here, this could be an entrance into the parking lot. Why not? Wrong road. And this can be the outside that wraps around the airport. Also having a smaller road on the inside. From there to there. And then wrap the inside with more of these parking lot roads. Now, I can't go too far, because I need for this to come back down. This is the airport exit. So, I guess from here, let's make this the exit to the airport. From here to here. Or, you know what? I run into this road. I think that's the idea. So I run into the lower level. The upper level can maybe come around and loop down. Maybe what does this tool give me if I use this? Okay. Can it loop the other way? I press tab and it does nothing. So I guess not. Yep, I guess not. So I would want this to come down naturally. I don't want it to come down immediately onto this portion, because then there will be no time to change lanes. I kind of want to avoid that. But for now, let's continue the highway. First off, let's continue the what's it called? The lower level. So I think I would want the lower level to at least... I want it to curve, first of all. A 90-degree turn is a little too wicked. Any guidelines? Let's say from here to here is the point of return. So from here to here, I come down and I run into it like this. Kind of fits, actually. So that'll be the return valve. And from here to here, I keep it 2 lanes. Because it's 3 lanes here, but one's a bus lane. And do I consider the bus lane a lane? Sure. But right now, no. I want us to come across like this. But the upper level needs to come down a little bit more... a little bit less aggressive. Now, I don't mind, me personally, having traffic lights to interfere on these roads. There are highway roads, but I don't mind traffic lights interfering them at all. Because it's still coming from the airport. And you need some kind of control. Honestly, what if I just have the both points run into it like this? Here's my example. Here's what I mean. Well, no matter what, this will have to come in at a diagonal pace. So if I were to do this, this would have to come in and then just turn slightly. Or a straight line, just slightly. Just open up its node, kind of like that. I mean, that's almost a 90-degree turn. Almost. Like a 78 or a 88. But kind of, but not really what I'm going for. Something sharper. Oh, wait. A 90 is actually what I'm looking for on this road. This is actually what I'm looking for. Something like this. It kind of just flows in, but also have a traffic light here at the same time. It just flows in. That's what I'm looking for. Now, do I have this road do the same thing and merge at this point? I mean, it's nice that it would. Actually, a good thing that if it does. It's a good thing if it does. Reason being, you don't want 2 traffic lights on this road. You just want 1. So just have one large point where every road combines into 1. And from there, they can pick their lanes. Yeah, that'll be better. Let's go wide and come in. I really should turn on sloping. I keep forgetting when I do that. I do want to make sure that it's at least level with the road. I don't want it to come in like flying. At least level it to the road and then make it slope from the back. And 2.9 is really nice. But I think here, having all points merge at this point. Make sure the highway nodes are far back though. Because the speed limit here really needs to be decreased from 70 to something lower. But still, make sure the highway nodes are a little farther back. Don't put them too close. And just open them all up. They all come into one point, they pick their lane, and they all exit. From here on out, I'm going to make dash line. They pick their way out. Open this wide, pull this to the side. That should be good. And from here, again, the whole loop around. And if you want to make a U-turn, come through here. But here is the inner city side. If you want to exit the highway and leave the city, you go from here. Also, that slope right there. Flip back. Honestly, I can connect this one now. This one is probably the easiest one to connect. again, as always, you want to have your exit lanes. Not like that. Always want to have your exit lanes, make them merge in correctly, and merge out correctly. Honestly, what I could have done here is done this, which isn't a problem. It's not a problem, actually. I could do that. Not a problem at all. I might do it. I might leave it like this, so that's not bad. Here, and the same thing here. Now, I know most people from the airport will probably come this way. It doesn't make sense to come to the airport to leave. I should have made this 2 lanes. Also, I did say I was going to put a toll. I completely forgot again. You know what? The toll idea... Wait, the toll idea might not still be bad. What if I just made the highway exit into a tunnel 1 step back? Just 1 step back. But then I get this large artifact thing. Does that have to be 2 steps back? Oh, well, 2 steps back isn't bad still. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. This just has to be a bridge. But it still works. Wait, isn't this the original position? I feel like that's the original position that I was in before. Do I have to change anything? The train will be right here. And for the train, I'm actually... If it's going to be a single track still, this station might work. Is this too homebound-ish? Would I go the longer version? That's small. Small. Large. Large. I know in the asset workshop. Was it Ryuichi made a longer station? I think I forgot to install it. I forgot to get it. If I were to use a long one, I think I would use the dual ground one. Not that it matters. I can use a single one too. I only have 1 train on this track anyway, so no intercity trains too. So you know what? Singular track might not be bad. However, double track I can still use. I'll just put a prop train down on that side. But still, is this good enough? No, this looks like something that belongs not in an airport. I will say that. But it's fine. Long enough. I could live with it. Now, continuing the parking situation. Let's not use this road because the zoning is a little messed up. Did I mess up the zoning somewhere? It connects incorrectly, so let me fix this. It needs to connect perfectly. I can't have it mess up at all. We'll say from here instead. Now, I'm gonna go up first before I do that. Yeah, from there it's good. From here, I don't mind the weird curves. All inside here will be parking. Maybe some over here as well, but... Or... I always forget about this. Every time I forget about this. The hotels as well can just sit at the end. I don't know where to put these, to be honest. I never know where to put these. I could put these in the back over here. You know what? What if you're looming over the highway? You may say luxury hotel, but to me, the highway view is luxury, you know? What if you're here? How do I get there, though? Here? I'd say. That's it. I'd say that's how you get there. You know what? I think you're good there. I'll have to figure something out, though, here. Let's see if I could put a toll. I don't think tolls work on slanted roads. If they do, that's great, but if they don't, I'm sad. But let's see. Hard to place, I will say that. Let's try here. No, they're flat. However, the toll itself is on the road. If I were to unlock this and just upgrade this road to a 4-lane, would it work? What if I just put that there for decoration? It doesn't have to really be a toll road. It could just, this could be for decoration. Well, let's try. Yeah, and this is for decoration. I replaced this with 4 lanes. Is it still functional? Is the question. Okay, not there. Oh, well, I can't because the roads are different. So, you know what? No toll. You know what? No toll. Let's bring the tunnel back up here. No toll here. I'll erase the toll idea. I don't like tolls myself, so you know what? No toll. Honestly, I shouldn't use concrete because they still mess up my my zoning line, not my zoning, my intersection marking tool lines. Shouldn't use a concrete on those lines. Honestly, I don't know why I use concrete all the time. Concrete just looks nice. It's a more modern look on the road. Also, they last longer. I wonder if City Skylines do have concrete roads. They didn't say anything. They just said road maintenance, but one could hope, could continue to hope. Should I move this in here? I can't fit. I'm gonna put this to the very edge. The train will make some sharp turns. I will say that. However, to get into here, I mean, I guess this could be parking and hotel. I'll put the hotel, I'll give the hotel some parking. Luckily, this is zonable. However, I don't know if I could use these roads in the for parking lot for the hotel. I mean, I could. Let's try it. Should be in the back. Autosave, I see you. What's in here? No, it needs to be in it needs to be in an airport. The more you know. Concourse. Fire. What? Oh, I mean a road. Say like this is on the train front. I don't know if I'll keep this road, to be honest. Honestly, I don't know how I'll make this in here. Again, I could have just put it in here. I could have left it here. But it's empty over here, I will say. We'll see. More space. This is good. Now to fill these in, I just need fillers. Let's go vertical. Hopefully it's enough. I should have counted. That never really counts. Well, it doesn't matter if I don't count, because if I have a gap in the middle, I have a gap in the middle. It's fine. I want to make sure that's even, that's all. So I am uneven, but that's okay. I got still 4 to 4. And you know what? Put a border on one side. Maybe I shouldn't put borders, because these ones are the ones that's buggy. Maybe I shouldn't use borders. It's fine like this. I shouldn't use borders. Well, no, I have to use a border for this. Yes, I have to use a border for these. I forgot. Keep that. Oh, let's just keep one side like that, I guess. Let me just make this one the border and yeah. Does it have to be? I mean, it does. Let me try it without. Let me try it like this. What if I were to just do it like this? Let me try it. Gap between. Why is there a gap between? That works fine. Let me just go up vertically. Okay, so that's what happens when there's no border. Okay. Just fill that with a border and it'll be fixed. Same side with over here as well. No border there, but a border there. Gotcha. But does there have to be something over here? I guess there does. So we'll fill the rest up with borders. Just flip them around. So you don't get that ugly look. However, I guess I'll just have to live. I did mention it before. I'll just have to live with the one thing. These curves. Oops. I just like this road. It just looks clean. Nice and clean. And organized. Is it large enough? Maybe. Also, wait, I forgot. I need to have a way to exit this side. Oh, jeez. How do I... I don't want to do it from underground. Ooh, actually. Yes, actually, I can do it right here. Right here. This road's going up. I just go under. Come around. Probably come back over. And then meet here. Not meet here. I guess the U-turn point will meet back on that road that goes up and above. Let's test that out. Let's actually build it. So I want this road. Does that road have enough lanes or nodes to cross all the way to the left? Maybe. Oh, let's see. Let's say from right out the tunnel. I don't like to do things right out the tunnel, but I don't think I have a choice in terms of clearance. Good. Okay, this goes down. But before I do that, will you work for me? Oh, you do this time. One lane though. You do work. I'd say about there is good. Anything above that, I think it'd be too much. Now, this one has to go up pretty fast. Everything else will go below it. It's actually kind of good here. Like a wall here, but it's already going over. But we'll see how we could pretty that up. I know that node's too close. It's a thing that I do where I don't like it where the bridges go into one solid node. I like to at least leave a space. That's just a me preference. Oh, really? You're killing me. You. I made it worse. I mean, it's so much worse. You know what? I went to the bridge, so you don't do that. I don't like it when I do that, but I ain't got a choice this time. Why is it there? Delete that. You too. Oh, you. Why? You just stay elevated the entire time. You know what? You'd be floating. This has to go up, but this side has to go up really quick. So let's try to make it go up. Too high? Yeah, too high. Four? Oh, that's not bad. That's actually really good. Meant to fix this. Honestly, do I need this? I don't think I do. I don't think I do, because I have this blank space in here. I can go straight up into this bridge. I don't think I need this. So, you know what? In doing this, let me set this back to slow. I can keep these as highways for one solid block. I do like the look, but it's kind of pointless. People won't walk here anyway. Also, there's no need for lights here anymore. That way, this side can stay elevated. It doesn't have to go down. Because these need to go up. Because there's going to be things passing underneath. Namely, the train. That's it. But it needs to stay up. And then from here, this one can stay up. This one goes down. However, let me just make these look nicer. Yes. That way it just meshes together pretty well. Open these wide. Pull you in the corner. Pull you in the corner. Wait, you're the wrong way. Pull you in the corner. Do I pull you in the corner? Or do I pull this back? I got a little wonky. Good. And then this one gets pulled down. Part.
Alright, my greedy listeners.
Yeah, just 3 separate lanes going somewhere separate.
So keep it locked in 90s pop.
Gaze at a gazelle. Lock eyes with a lemur. Shake hands with a turtle. At the city zoo,
Shake hands with a turtle.
the wild in our wildest exhibition.
I've been to the zoo before, not too many times, but they always have a snapping turtle. And whenever people go buy snapping turtles, they don't do anything to them, but when I walk by them, they
pros use
They
them
want to
to
physically
release
harm
the
me,
wild.
it feels like.
After that, take a gander at another
Like, I just look at them.
A
Their
new
neck
type of
just
bird previously identified as a
wants to
different
kill me.
bird due to a zoological
They want to
error.
bite me.
Fun for
But
the
nobody
whole
else.
family.
Whenever they do it,
Book
it's
now and get a
chill.
free handful of pellets to feed the fish. Limit
I think that must
feeding
mean
while supplies last. We'll look forward
I must
to
be
seeing
friendly.
you where the animals live in rooms painted
if the animal wants to
like
attack
home.
you. Why is that
The
backwards?
City Zoo.
Also, yeah, I'll keep it. Did I keep this as a bridge the entire time? I don't see why not.
The age-old Italian tradition of burning beans and drinking the bitter bean juice. At Burn Bean Coffee, our environment is perfect for all of your work needs. There's no better place to be distracted than the Burn Bean Coffee Shop and Cafe. Our coffee technicians are trained to make
Of the moon, you can see the. Oh yeah, it is nighttime by you. Almost night. I'm still in broad daylight.
Making more noise than anyone could reasonably ignore. So drink up and let the productivity flow. Sippy sip coffee fans, Burn Bean Coffee. Get it while it's hot. Due to recent court actions, we are required to warn against drinking hot coffee.
Oh, it's a super moon down there?
Listening to
Well, that's
90s
weird.
Pop
To
with
me,
me.
it's just a regular small moon.
Got some jams coming up in a minute.
That's rather
First,
strange.
we're gonna check in with our listeners.
Wait, is it? I actually don't know if there's a.
Do you think there's aliens
Haven't checked the moon in a while.
among us right now? Like you might have met one and not even know it?
Large loops, I must say.
Actually, I do.
You know,
It would explain a lot of things about my boss. And my
you
brother.
can interpret this as a heart, but I see a large,
Another
like,
planet,
pair of boobs from the side view.
like you and me.
That's
guess
what I
maybe
see.
the time can be further apart than space and time. Good questions, y'all. Keep 'em coming.
Yes. If you do that, I'll show you a picture of what the moon looks like right now. Well, not right now, but at night. It's. I feel like it's small. Oh, actually, wait. I could do this. That'll be the entry to this area. Not bad thinking, me. Not bad at all. However, no parking. I will say that. I don't want parking at all unless I'm in a parking lot. Speaking of parking lot, this needs to be pulled inward. I was sitting there looking for it. I was like, where is it? This could be the parking lot. I could actually get rid of these roads. Well, if I put the hotel on this side, it'd make more sense. It'd make more sense. Or is it nonsense? And the train is facing this way, so you know what? Yeah, get rid of this road. Get rid of this road. Put the hotel up here. No. No, in here works better. This has to be brought back by one though. I can only fit one road in. Yeah, I can only fit one road in there. The train will come down here. Wrap down slowly. I can relate. Definitely can relate. Well, that's no problem. Oh, the one time, the reason you were pinged that one time is because I was sitting here one time, I was like, you know what I haven't seen in a while? Snack. Because I was like, I haven't heard his farts in a while. The main reason why. And that's what Indy said, I got you, just pinged you. That's how it happened. Oh wait, I didn't have to change this. I could have made it the same way it was before. Did I filler this? It will be equal? Of course not. What was I expecting? If I do it this way though. But I don't want vertical. I don't want horizontal parking for this side. It's already vertical on that side. Just continue the verticality going up. A word, verticality. Probably a word. Actually, it's a good thing that this is one-off because I do want to shrink this. It's been... what was the last thing you saw? It's been a while. Oh, jeez, But I did say I got Canal City to work. I finally got it to work today. I don't know what I did different, but I feel like I only did the same thing. The only thing that changed was my graphics card updated. That was it. I got a driver update, along with a Windows update, but apparently that fixed it somehow. I don't know what the problem was. But Canal City now works. I think. I should try it again. I should load it again, just to make sure it works twice. But I did screenshot it. I screenshotted some images. I'm like, you know what? I literally said to myself, FPS? Ooh. How did it run before? Like 29? I think it's like 25 now. Pretty slow. But now that I had it opened, I was taking a bunch of screenshots. I actually put for some thumbnails on the YouTube because I couldn't put any thumbnails because I couldn't load the city. So I had to make just the YouTube thumbnails generate. So I couldn't screenshot anything because I couldn't open the city. Every single YouTube video was just completely different. So I uploaded this one today. This is the last video actually, before the city crash. Surprisingly. And these were the last two. But right after, I guess, tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the day that I start uploading this city. What happened there? What is wrong with you? Why are you like that? Why can't I see the highway under here? Can I filter this? No. Oh, is it because of you? It only wants to be a single road going through. Maybe. And this can be opened back up into a drive. Possibly. I don't know when I'll start building back in that city again. Should I do it soon? Maybe I'll do it on Thursday. Yes, parking lot. This site's kind of pointless though. I could just erase this, to be honest. It's kind of close to this road anyway. I could just erase this. Yes, why not? And this doesn't have to be so squiggly anymore. It could just go from here to here. Not too much. A little drastic. From here to... no. Let me move it myself. I might make it worse, but something along the lines of a nice little squiggle. Yes, something like this. Yes, I like that a lot. By the way, do I have? I do. Is that right? Right. The only reason I made a YouTube channel is to place the VODs because me being me, I don't watch VODs on Twitch. I watch VODs on YouTube. Reason being because I don't like the ads that play on the VODs on Twitch. It's a little aggressive, so I'd rather watch it on YouTube. However, I can't place the same VODs on the same day because apparently that breaches my contract with Twitch. So I have to place it tomorrow, the next day. But I don't mind as long as it's there. Descend. Not too much. Ooh, that might be too much. I just need to go far enough to avoid, first off, the pillar. But secondly, close to the pillar, but not close enough. I can go a little bit higher. This should be good enough. You've been lurking at basically an airport. I mean, it's getting there. No planes have landed. Not a single one. My game's been paused for a while now that I think about it. I should unpause this game, but I tend not to. These hotels. Am I in the mood to place these budget hotels? I mean, I put parking lots, so why not just place them in their spot? But no, no, I don't like that there. I don't like it there either. Honestly, I don't know what to do with these budget hotels. Let me try to center this a little bit better. But the trees are in my tracks. No matter. Bob comes in handy. Bob's, trees, single. Where are you? Live oak? No. Oh, you're a live oak. I know you're a live oak. You're not a wild hedge. Where are you? This tree right here. Where are you getting live oak from? Where are you pointing to? Unless I can't see it. No, you're getting it from back there. What if I did? I can't erase that one tree that's bothering me. This one tree. Normally I keep trees, but I want to erase you out of existence. Let me just move you far enough. That's how I feel right now with this tree. I'm a driver that never honks my horn. I will... Yeah, honestly, I'll only honk my horn if you're sitting at a red light, not paying attention for a long time. Like, I'm the kind of guy that gives you a timer. I'll be like... A little longer. Then it's like, then I'll press my horn. I'm that guy. Other than that, I don't really honk my horn unless somebody's coming into my lane where they shouldn't be. But some people honk their horn. Say you're changing lanes, some people will honk their horn. They see you coming. They know you were coming. They saw you from a mile away. But they honk their horn is their first reaction. Instead of pressing their brake to let them go through, they just honk their horn. That's their, in my opinion, kind of a bad example of a good driver. No, a good example of a bad driver, I'd say.
I was unable to play spots at the elite level I would have liked to. Instead, I invested my energy into getting you the lowest prices possible.
I think I can live with this. Now, how on earth do I get the train to wrap around here? Again, I'm going to have to find props to look for steel to place under a bridge. Could I... Well, first off, let me actually see if that exists, what I'm looking for. Looking for a girder?
That's who. Check out our ad in the Weekly Nickel.
Say cheese, it's cheese weekend. Burgers and fries all this week in addition.
Wait, these are nice pillars. I should get these.
Like our famous bowl full of melted cheese, served steamy and bubbling. It's the bottomless chubbler, or our New Orleans-inspired pork sandwich, the Pig Cheesy, and our signature.
Sort by prop.
Blue cheese top jalapeno cheese blucher. So hurry in.
Only these. Let's search for network.
When you can take a big bite.
Where's network? Is network actual thing to search? Should be, right? Oh, it's road. It's probably a road.
You've got the dial set to 90s pop, folks, and we are
Where is road?
Frankenstein live, like
You're not alphabetical, I can tell.
not like you wanted. We are alive like a puppy on Christmas.
There it is.
You better hope. This is Tina.
You're
Don't
a network road. Oh wait, I do have. Wait, I have girders. Wait, I remember. I have them. Is it my Revo? I have something by Revo. I just need the underside is the problem. Oh jeez. Not a prop. I don't remember what it's called. Ooh, moon picking. Do I have Discord open? I do. You know what's crazy about the moon? Is that we're all seeing the same side of the moon every single time. We technically don't know what's behind it. I mean, sure, you can say we do. We have images of satellites and stuff, but this side of the moon is always facing us. It's never the other side. I find fascinating. The moon is tidally locked. No matter what direction it spins in, it's always looking at us. But we don't know what's in. We as common people don't know what's on the other side. I find that kind of cool. That's a large picture. It's a nice picture of the moon. I will say that. Yeah, it's like, that's a thought that I think about all the time with other planets too. Well, of course they're not tidally locked, but they're so large and so far away. Like the moon is incredibly far away, but you could see it. Oh, the telescope. But the moon is incredibly far away. And I still find it cool to think about. Like, the fact that if the sun were to go out, and we would see it go out, the sun went out 8 minutes ago. We just couldn't see it yet because the sun still had light coming toward us because light travels at the speed of light. But we can't see it disappear until 8 minutes. So if something were to happen to the sun, it would literally be too late because it already happened 8 minutes ago. But we would see it 8 minutes after. I know I have these girders. Is it under this? Is it a fence? It is under fence. Here it is. The border rail. Here it is. This is what I'm looking for. And I can place it. But something like this. A nice little... something that will show some kind of depth with the bridge. And the underside, ooh, I'll have to think about doing something for the underside to make it look like it's solid. But something like this is what I'm looking for. To place on top of the bridge. I want to shorten it, of course. Yeah, something like this. A bridge. Well, designing a bridge, that is. And then the underside, I guess the underside.
Hey y'all, this is Tina.
I could place like platform stations.
I learned from my girl GK.
I could place platforms, why not?
It's simple. It rhymes.
I need something wide though. I don't want something skinny, because I want to place less of it, rather than more of it.
It's nice. These are hungry times, listener. But we've got some 90s pop for you coming right up, so stay tuned.
Oh, I ain't got no choice. Let's go with... over here? No, it's a fence, right? It's a fence. Yeah, here. Can you see the underside of these? Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna use it. Both sides. From there to there. Now, it needs to be in. And it needs to be lower. I just have to... wait, can I even see it? This way down or up? It is down, but I can't see it at all. At least they responded this time. They may have said something that you didn't want, but they said something. They probably don't want to make the video so long to spoil too much. That's all I can think I would say anyway. I think underneath here... Oh. The road is below here. So no matter what, anything I place under here will not be visible until I reach under the tracks. I'm just gonna have to make a tunnel, aren't I? Yeah. I'll just make a tunnel. I'll forfeit Colossal Order today. But I would like for some longer videos. But again, it's a sneak peek. They don't want to show too much. But it wouldn't hurt to show too much. Oh, a nice little loop. That's perfect. Almost perfect. Oh, you're sticking out. Oh, no. I as well yearn for... I yearn for more as well. However, there's only so much that I can ask for until I disappoint myself. I'm still hoping for Rush Hour. Still hoping for Rush Hour. If I don't see Rush Hour, I'm throwing a tantrum. Not really, but I want to. I would throw a tantrum. I wanted nothing but... Woo, what is this tunnel? Wait, what are you? And also... Bend weird. It's a nice tunnel. Why are you so bendy? You don't look like you work. You bend? Okay. That sharp turn, though, is a little... sus, I must say. Colossal Order is the only thing I do. It's the only thing I survive. That's my nutrients to watch your videos. Without... If the videos aren't long enough, I might die. I'll die of starvation. I'm only eating once a week. I'm fasting for the entire week, waiting for the next video. However, the videos aren't long enough for me to eat food with. So I die in the process. It's like the same saying of, to watch, or to eat dinner, you need to watch a YouTube video at the same time. But your videos are not long enough, so I tend to starve. A little story. Have a good night, Well, at least you ate your food, and then farted for me. But have a good night. I could have 5 of these. I could have 6 of these. 6 max. Oh, I just thought of it. Oh no, that's not for me to fart. I can't fart on command like that. I'll give myself a hemorrhoid or a hernia, I might have meant. That'll kill me. Or you can use that to let me know when you farted. I guess. A weird thing to say, but nonetheless, I find it funny. This is the wrong way, isn't it? This is definitely the wrong way. Oh no, it's the right way. I went to the wrong track. Wrong road. Go to this one. From here I go straight. Straight. Okay, now here's a problem. I never like to make the runway's taxiway run straight into a thing like this. I've noticed that it causes problems with the planes sometimes. And it's kind of iffy sometimes to do. You want for 15k landowner. Only few have that many points. Namely, Indy. I believe Indy is the only one that has that many points. However, he's already redeemed land. I think this will be the runway setting. Yes, nice and simple. A nice little simple runway, or a airport with a large internal area. It's like a circuit board. A landowner, where it has written under it, it says you become the HOA, the Homeowners Association. Not really. That's not what it really means, but it means you can pick a land that's available that you can buy from in my area. I'll tell you what's available. You can build it, or you can tell me what you want me to build in it. It can be anything you want, almost anything you want, I guess. But it can be something real world looking. Tell me a place in Google Maps and I'll build it. Tell me what kind of style you want, or that kind of thing. Actually, I could. I fear doing this, but I could put up like a betting system to allow people to get more globes. However, I wouldn't know what to bet, or what would be up to bet. But I could do something like that. Betting is indeed risky. You might lose it all. That is true, it is risky. But that's what speaking of gambling, how come betting is allowed on Twitch, but gambling isn't? Isn't that a form of gambling? I find that to be. Not that I would gamble anyway. Also, I don't want my tunnels dark. I want to see in my tunnels. There we go. Nice and bright. Realistically speaking, it's not realistic, but nice and bright. What did I say? I wanted a... Ooh, wait, that's bad. I said I don't want this. Also, this is the wrong way, isn't it? That's definitely the wrong way. You should be facing down. Yes, down, and if you want to go this way, yes, that's the right way. And I also said, if you wanted to, they can loop around back. Pointless, but... Well, this isn't pointless. This one actually is useful. From here, they loop this way instead. This one is useful. Yes, this one makes more sense. I can live with this one. Also, I don't need this one if I do this, actually, as well. 12k people. That's not a bad number indeed. Oh, in these cities, they have, like, no people. I believe downtown. Yeah, 436. 3,000. 1,000. 700, 1,000, 900, 0, 345, 1,000, 730. Really, in this place, 730. That's a lot. Not finished yet, by the way. And 472. Not a lot of people, I will say, but that's the way I kind of like it. I could make one. That's what the land redeem is for. Or, if you want, you can claim a house. A house is...
That last one got a hook.
A house...
That's all it took.
Well, I mean, to claim a house just means you have a house in the city somewhere.
Up with Yakisoba, the noodle masters.
Oh wait, you're right. I forgot. You did own a house. I completely forgot. You owned a house right here.
Noodles for you. From birthday noodles
How many people live here?
noodles,
Wait, 16. How is that possible? 16.
those most final of noodles.
16.
Every
You're lying to me.
occasion is a noodle at Yakisoba,
16 people live here?
so experience
No, only 4.
something different.
How on earth is it 16?
Yakisoba. It literally means fried noodles.
That's not right. There is a bug in here somewhere. 16 people live there. Strange. Let's pretty up this wall, or this area, because it's kind of atrocious.
Got a fish that's been sitting in the sun for a few days? Bring it in. We'll throw it in with the rest of them. What we do with the fish is nobody's business but ours. Just enjoy your salmon $8.99 with our famous stew. So, welcome on into Fish Brothers
Can you
Seafood themed
go close to this
restaurant.
wall? Should I go
Everything's a great
up to this
catch.
wall and just put something behind it? I think I'll just go up to here. Yeah, I think I'll just go up to there.
Back at you, mopping the
Actually,
shop
that's
at
kind of
night.
cool. Also, it needs to bend.
About the Urban Beat Throwdown, where the city's straight talking, beat busting, wicked jankin' urban poets
Wait, it is
get
bent.
together to bust a few lines.
Why is there a gap?
To see who knows how to sync
Middle?
eight, boom. Keep it right here.
Oh, these can go to middle. Oh, you know what? Middle is better then. Noted. Is middle better for these curves then? No, I mean, bend works pretty well. Let's try middle. Nah, yeah, bend is better for the curves. Yes, bend is much better on the curves. So middle is better on a straight line. Noted. Keep that in mind. That's not bad. I like that look. Goes through a tunnel. I do wish it was a bridge instead, but... And the water between here is kind of annoying. I'm not sure why the water is leaking through there. I probably know why. I'm just not confident in saying why. Oh yes, this map. Yeah, I do wish there was a vanilla, like, island map. Yeah, there are no maps that are islands, really, in vanilla. It's all. I feel like it's too much land. I don't like maps with too much land. There's too much land. You're forced to build in it. I don't like to build in too much land. It's. Oh, that's why I said it's a. That's why I said it's a middle. Oh, that's why I didn't say it's a middle. Whoops. Let's put a. I'll actually. Can I force a node here? I can. Not done yet. Hello. Hello indeed. Hello, hello. You've come at the time of, not at the time of need, but at the time of the airport almost being done. Well, I would say the airport's kind of done. It's just missing some things. It looks a little naked to me, but it's kind of done. That's right. I did say I put the taxis by the airport, but I have no space for the taxis now. Oh, that's a lie. Bold-faced lie to myself. I have this. Where did these cars come from? Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot. I don't have a way for people in the city to exit the airport. Oh, wait, no, I did. Right here. I'm forgetting a lot. What else is it going to do? I would actually like that too. A large scale. Like, if you were to build on an all land map, first off, the game needs to perform good enough to do that. because the game gets really choppy when you only have like half of what I built. So if the game runs perfectly smooth, I would love to have build an entire map. And also, if this game didn't have a limited amount of citizens in your city, that would be great too, but it does. I do like this plane. Is this plane vanilla? I'm actually not sure, but I like the way it looks. This one is not vanilla though. This one's a jet. Wait. 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 Something's not right. Something's not right here. Something's definitely not right. Go there, go up, and make a turn. Go down, go through here. Oh, okay, the runway's going up. Okay, good. Never mind. I think it's fine. And this way, they can... This is the problem. Yes, this is the problem right here. So they can't take this runway. Yes, they cannot take this runway. I can see that problem now. Also, this needs to be backwards, but I need another way. I don't want to do this, but this works, but I don't want to do that. I could do this, but if I did that, they'd have no way to come down. I mean, they kind of do, but it forces them to take this path. Well, if I did this, well, first off, there's too many nodes in here. But I could do this. So they come down, they can go up. They can go down straight, and from here, the runway's right here. From here, they can come in, come this way, go straight. From here, they enter in from here, they can come down and come up. And from here, they can turn around. From here, they can go straight. This works. Yes, this works. Much better. Why are you overlapping? You couldn't wait for each other? Now you can take the runway, however you want. Planes. The flooding is getting ridiculous, I must say. Unless the quay wall doesn't actually stop the flooding behind here. Hopefully it does, but... Oh no, it doesn't. Water's just gonna keep pouring through here. That's not good. That's not good at all. You call yourself a wall for doing this? How do I counteract this? I have to make this further out, it seems. I think this would be better. Water can't seep through here. Yes, it stopped. Okay, good. As long as there's a wall, I guess. Clean up. Now, single track. I'm still curious about using single track. It's a long line with nothing. So the trains will have to stop and wait. That's a guarantee. But they'll have to wait for a while, it seems. Unless I place 2 trains on the track and they take a while to come by. I think from here, it'll be a dual track. They'll stop and wait right here before the train exits. But it's a long time before it does. We'll have to see. Can I erase this without water flooding?
This is Tina, and you're
Hopefully.
listening to 90s pop.
Good.
Sometimes it's commercials,
And water does not flood here, which is nice. Ah, I hit my mic!
radio. It's 'cause you're on the
So, I think...
right here.
Let me attempt I just want one train. Or I'm gonna add one more line. It depends. Yeah, it depends. If there is what's called a water source, which is under this tab, like these pockets, they infinitely spawn water. If you put a pump in here, it'll keep spawning water. You won't run out of water. Same thing if you put water in the ocean, because this is a whole sea level. You won't lose water. You'll keep gaining water. But if you were to put it in a pond, like... Find a good example. Say if I were to close this up and put a pump in here, it would drain all the water. Since there's nothing to fill it back up, it would drain all the water. But as long as there's a water source, you should not lose water. The water will keep spawning. How to tell if there is a water source, however, it'll be hard to tell once you actually start pumping water, but usually if you see water flowing a little strangely, I'd say from one point, like here you see little arrows, there's probably a water source in there somewhere. That's usually one way to tell for a water source. You see little waves in here. There's a water source somewhere over here. Actually, I think it's right here. It is, yes. That's one way to tell for a water source. In a pond. If you don't see any weird waters, if you see the water static, then that water can dry up. Like if this water source wasn't here, which I think I might take it away, to be honest. If I remove this water source, the water will stop flowing. And if I were to put a pump in here, actually, this is a good example. Do I only possess these? No, I have this one. I put these here. Eventually, yes, they will start to drain the water completely. Water will not fill back up because there's no water source. A little vacuum. And the water will be sucked all the way. Yeah, that because it's not connected to anything else. As long as there's a water source. I'm going to keep this here. Not the pumps, but I'm going to keep this little empty spot here because this is where I'm going to make my oil anyway. And I kind of want to fill in this land. Oh, just like that. Nothing. Lean. Put this tree here. Oh, I forgot to connect the upper level. Let's make it a two-way. That's one thing you can do in base game. I don't think you can add water in the base game, but it's one thing to pay attention to how water works in the base game. Let's use this bridge form. I want this to be centered though, before I continue. Good enough. Oh wait, they need pedestrians. I can't make this a highway. It needs to be a regular road. People need to walk on this. Yes, the only one that doesn't pollute water is this one from the Green Cities, the Eco Water Treatment Plant. This is the only one you could use that doesn't pollute the water. This one is actually pretty powerful, if I'm being honest. It pours water back into your land, but also allows you to just reuse it. And it works as a sewer plant as well. This one's pretty good. I remember the first time I played this game, I used the water treatment plant. This thing was a nightmare. I flooded my base with nothing but poop water. It was awful. It's actually connected from back here, so let's actually try this. Wrong way. Wait, can I invert that? No, I can't switch it either. What about it's from here to here instead? No. No.
What's up on the
No.
You know where it's at.
No.
Listening to 90s
The highway signs. Yeah, these are assets. These are... Yeah, all of these highways are assets that I have. I never use the vanilla ones.
People ask me where I get my award-winning meat from. It's from one place, Meaty Bits. No matter what you
If I were talking about highway signs,
Goat by Sunset or 10-foot alligator in
like the signs you place on a highway, this one's a mod. Uses two mods: procedural objects and highway signs as a mod. These ones you actually have to type out. Oh yeah, these are assets. These aren't mods. These are assets that the game has.
At least 2 games of bowling gets a free bowl of chili. So don't wait, book a lane now. Due to recent incidents, the chili will only be distributed at the end of your visit. That way you can enjoy it wherever you want. In a park, at home, or on a construction site.
Do I have to do this myself?
You'll have all the fun that bowling can provide. So come on back and be reminded that you're not actually that good at bowling. Andy's Bowling Alley.
I wish I didn't. Could I make a curve in here unnaturally? No. 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 Sadly, no.
your favorites all day.
I'll have to do this myself.
We're gonna
So,
get back to it in a second. But now it's time to take another question from our listeners. And that's you. Although
do one of these.
specifically,
It wraps around it like
do
this.
you believe they put mind control
A wider loop, but I want it to look more natural.
That's a good question, but I don't think so. The human mind is too complicated for even its user to really control. Can you imagine
What if I did it from here?
trying to control someone else's mind? Would you have to do it?
No, it did it with your tab?
No, mind control is
Does my tab button not work, or is it just...
They put stuff in the water to control your teeth.
No, okay. Can't do that either.
All right.
Oh, I want to make a U-turn
Right
point,
here is your
though.
90s pop.
I guess I'll figure it out. But you worked, though. Almost. Perfect. Trees in my way. And slope correctly. Before I do slope, actually. Set this to ground. The highways. If you're talking about the sewer, it came from the Green Cities. But the highways, they don't come from any pack. These are from the mods. The mod workshop. The workshop on Steam. I believe this is made by... Yes, Keone Skylines. I do wish that the, because the highways aren't American. They're more, European. So I would like for more Well, they're not European either. I don't know. But what are these? No, they're still European because they have white lines everywhere. American highways have yellow lines inside of them. That looks like a butt. You know what? This looks like a character from somewhere. I just can't think of it. I think they will. I think they will definitely have the Americanized highways. They already have the roads, so why not go the extra mile? Not the extra mile, but the extra stretch to go to the highways as well. I hope they do anyway. I'm tired of seeing white lines everywhere, because I don't know what they mean. As your resident American, I don't know what they mean. Okay, people were walking. I also should have added a path between here. It makes it a lot easier. I'll force it in. That way I can get from the train to the airports a little bit quicker. Also, I forgot. These roads need to touch the airport. You cannot have these roads not touch the airport. So it doesn't matter if these are two ways or one ways, in my opinion. As long as they touch the airport, it's okay. And they have to because people need to cross. Here, you can't do this. So it's better just to make a crosswalk. Not crosswalk, but a walkway. Always remember, when you're making streets, you always want to make sure the arrows are showing. If the arrows aren't showing, that means you're going to cross the street without stopping. But at least always make sure the arrows are showing. They can actually stop wherever they can. Grass next to the street green. Like a dark green? Or just my natural grass? To get this green, I'm pretty sure it's a fertile land. No, it's trees. It's the forest area that is so green. The forest area is the reason why it's so green. My natural grass is the LUT that I have. It's Solstice LUT. I say F6. F7. Nope, not that. I'm pretty sure it was F6, right? No, F5. No, 4. 3. 2. Okay, which one was it? Did it reset? Let me actually show you what the LEC I'm using is. It might have resetted. Mixer. It did reset. Back to F6. Go. My grass is Solstice. Grass texture, Solstice. That's the theme that I'm using for this map. But the reason, this is the, let me hide this now. This light green is the Solstice theme. When it gets darker, that's because it's in a forested area. That's why it's darker over here. That might come with the, what are they gonna release? The weather thing. The weather... They're gonna showcase the weather. I'm curious. Yeah, the weather and climate. They're probably gonna showcase the hail. I wonder if they'll talk about the rat in the dev diary. They might. Nice railing between before it goes underground into no. Yeah, you know what? It's not bad. You can kind of see the hotel sticking through behind the trees, but it's not bad. I can dig it. And from here, it goes underground. And then lastly, I can actually decorate the airport. That way the attractiveness value goes up. Also the hangars as well, but I don't use these hangars. Why do that when I can use my own? Are they in here? Or they're a park? Why they're a park? I don't know. Actually place these things. Also, airline headquarters. I never put this in the airline base. I always put it somewhere in the city. I gotta think of a spot to put this, but we'll see that for later dates. Other than that, the actual stuff. So things like this. I'll just place these around. Sometimes I place them randomly, sometimes I don't. If I have space, I'll place them, but I have no space left. Plop this down. I'll plop it down for both directions. Usually there's one at the end as well. As well as one over here and right here. Oh, they sometimes park there. These things, they go there. It's just that this airport's new, so they're taking their time. They use the Target one a lot. This one is used like every single day. Same thing with this one. They won't fill it in all the way all the time, but this one they do fill all the time. This one, they just depends on the time of day, I guess, or whenever they're feeling lucky. But in the coming times, this parking lot will fill up soon. Once the airline gets busier. Large parking lot structure. Like an actual building? The building was get used. I'm pretty sure they like the building was more. Like this one. They like to use this one. This one's always like right there. You see cars flying into it right now. Which is a thing that I hope they don't do in City Skylines 2. But they always use this one. It's always full. I just don't use this one too much. I only use it in a very tight area, like the downtown. I only use these in a very small area where a lot of people want to find a parking spot. Other than that, I'll use a parking lot. I think this area is now ready for business. Makes all these roads darker first. Make them match my color scheme that I'm going for. Good. It's not completely decorated, but I will get there. Not today, I will say that. Marinas and pier. Oh, that's right. That did come up once. Maybe I'll make that over here. Yes. The piers. I know I want piers over here. You know what? Maybe I could put one in the middle, inside here. I mean, this may act like a little reservoir, but actually not bad of a place to have like a boat ride, I guess. From one end to the other. This thing was already here when I started the map, but it might have to go away. Or I could use a drawbridge asset. Use a drawbridge asset. I don't know if it works, to be honest. That mod might be broken. Probably sure. I gotta find out if it's not broken. Using your parking lot, because the vanilla parking lots, sure they added parking lots, but I don't think they work because cars spawn on them that aren't. The first floor works, I will say that. The first floor of the parking lot does work. I don't know about the ones above the first floor. Those ones, Those ones don't work in my opinion. They're a little iffy. Say, let me see, I'll give you an example. The reason I know they don't work is because every single car in this game that I am running, I have no vanilla cars running in this game. Every car that you see will be an asset. So if I were to place down a parking lot, if I were to place down the vanilla parking lot, cars would spawn. You know, they'd randomly spawn like magic, like that. But they're not my cars. None of these are my cars. All these are vanilla cars. The only time your cars will park is on the bottom level. That's it. But other than that, none of these are my cars. That's how I know this thing doesn't work. Also, if you're talking about Sims not using the parking lot, they do use it in vanilla, but not as often. The mod that I have is TMPE. This forces them. Basically what Cities Skylines 2 is doing. Where is it? Right here. Enable more realistic parking. The cars will park their cars. The people won't spawn with cars anymore. Oh. The piers. I had that problem too once. It was a bug that happened once. I'm not sure if it's still a thing. But the piers, one of them didn't work. I believe it was, yes, this one. The one with the monorail. It never worked for me. I don't know why. This one did. Oh, it's auto-saving. But the other one did. Yeah, all the other ones did, except for the one with the monorail, which is weird. This one also works. It works pretty well. The only time it didn't work, or it doesn't work oftentimes too if there's no connection to the outside world. But I don't think the game will let you place it, even if you have Anarchy like me. It won't let me place it, but still, the ships wouldn't spawn correctly. They wouldn't do anything right. I guess that's the main reason why I never use boats that much. Yeah, oftentimes, I never really go in this tab, unless it's for cargo. That's it. Other than that, I don't really go in this tab too much. What about you guys? I didn't touch you. Oh, that was fun the way it is. It's nice to make your own maps, yes, but I never do that. To do that, you have to turn off all your mods, or else the game will crash no matter what. But I've made my own map once, but it broke. And then after that, I never touched it again. Sadly. Fix this trench, but maybe my off time I'll fix this trench. It looks like it will take a while for me to fix this. Now, how on earth do I get a train over here? Do I want the train to wrap on the outside of the mountain where there's hills? I got Pleasant Hills for a reason. Or do I wrap around the inside where it's flat? It sounds more fun. Maybe I could... Oh, you know what? I make the airport line wrap this way, but I make the Pleasant Hills line ramp this way. Or I put a branch line here. Have them both stop here. Have different trains pass by, up around both sides. Or I could just put a bus. I could do that too, but I don't like buses. I prefer the train. It's more reliable, you know? Sometimes. More reliable. The only thing left to do is actually connect this train. I'm gonna have to get rid of this. It is a station track. Where the trains temporarily stop, because I wanted to test it out. Also, why is this here? Okay, so the train needs to come over here. It needs to come in here. And there needs to be a station in here. I don't know how on earth I'm going to get a station here. But it needs to come through here. It might be an actual nightmare to make a station here. You know what? Maybe I'll make it tomorrow. Because that's going to be a nightmare to put a station on this hill. I mean, I can see what I can do now. I'm just going to fill the track in. I won't build anything yet, but I can tell you now. A custom station... Not a... I guess a station. Actually, placing an actual station will be almost impossible to do in here. I'm not going to lie. It will definitely... Most definitely have to be a custom station. I'm going to go on this contour line right here and just wrap around. What this train will do is go inside the mountain and make a tunnel. And then come out on the other side. Form an immediate bridge. I'd say about here. And continue back over here. It's just going to run through everything. By force. The force of nature it will be. Then another tunnel right here. And exit out over here. Now, I can see a station being here. That's one station. I see a station here. However, it's very hilly over here. I'll fix this for now. You know, maybe tomorrow I'll start to build over here. Oh no, I want to build back here still.
Hey y'all, this is
I still have to build over here.
You're listening
Ooh.
to Right to Sound. Keep it real, keep it right here.
Maybe tomorrow
Movie. There's nothing
I build an
like
Amity
movie to
tomorrow.
take you to another place or time, and there's no better place to watch
And then I'll
it
come
than
back
the cinema.
over here eventually.
No better time than the time it takes you to get from where you
But if I
are to
were,
Rio.
I mean, I could put a bus line over here, or I could make a train line. No, let's make the train continue this way. That's a flat land, but it'd be nice to look over the water. But I can't place a station over there. No, it's impossible. Never mind. Let's go this way. I just want to put this line down so I can get an understanding of how the train will run. So here will be the points of, I guess, no return. If one train is beyond here, then the other trains will stop and wait for the train to come back. This will be the point of no return. Let's have the purple line. For now, I'm still thinking of... You know what? What if I actually test it out with a real train? Let me do this real quick. I'm going to... It's temporary, not real. Just temporary. I'm gonna put this quad station down. So let's put you on the side. I will put a train to this airport terminal and lock it all the way back to downtown. It'll be express. It'll not make any stop. The only stop it'll make is downtown. Now, let's go... let's go in the end. The end is safest, I'd say. Is it? Maybe. End might be the safest place to be. Then let's wrap our way all the way around. Now for this train. I want this train to be a special train. It's express. Don't stop at Bridgewater. We're Where's my... Here, mountainside yard. Let's make it special. By special, I mean a Acela. A 4-car is long enough to not mess with any other system, train system on my map. I will go 4-car. 239 passengers. Not too bad, but kind of bad. I could expand it. It's 4 cars. Why is 239? Anyway, I'm going to test it out. However, how much will it spawn? Let's put C7, right? C7. What airport? I did say airport would have a different color line, like white or gray or of the sort. How many trains will spawn here naturally? And pause it. 7. Too much. Let's budget it. Budget control. How much is here now? Still 7. Remove, remove, remove. Let's go 4. Let's go 4. So 4 Amtraks should spawn from the yard, wherever the yard is, over here. Now, what I should have done was, if I thought this through, do I have Amtrak props? Because I would love to put them in the yard. Hold it wrong? If the game would load in, there we go. How about a Acela? I do. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I got these. Perfect. I can place these down. Where do I put them, though? A lot of trains took the spots where I could place these trains. I'm gonna have to move some of you. I might have to erase some of you. However, there aren't too many of these anyway, so it's only... I'll probably only put 2 of these in the yard. Maybe 3. However, let's put 1 inside the inspection room. Oh, one of you right here. Are you straight? I don't know. Let's... You're not. But you're close. Do your doors merge? Or are they like... No, they can't be this far apart. They have to merge in. Now, it's just 4 cars. So just 2 more of these. I can't see. Oh, I really can't see. Right here. 1 more. Let's get you in there. And last one is the front. However, I have to rotate you, which I kind of don't want to do, to be honest. Oh wow, you're crooked. You're not crooked, the track is crooked. The track's fault. I'll just put you somewhere else then. I can't see at all with this building in my way. Can I see from the top? Be better if it was from the top view. Right here's better. Nice. 4-car, Amtrak, Acela. I'm gonna put you somewhere else since you're crooked. But first, let me figure out where to put you. I can put you here. I don't need... There's too many of you, so let me get rid of one of you. This is how long the train is. I don't think it'll be a problem if the train is this long. Wait, it's kind of long. Wait, is that 4 or is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Why does it look so long? But it's the shortest version. I can't grab that last car. Let me grab you. Please, let me grab you. There we go. You too. We drag you out here and put you over here. Which one was it? This one. Wrong way, wrong way. Here we go. Nice. Kind of nice. Ah, I moved about a second. Oh, jeez. Oh. Placing props sometimes is a pain. You know what? You'll live just like this. Who cares if you're crooked? I do. But do I care too much? No. One more. Wait. Who put you in there? Oh, and you spawned. I was gonna say, I only put one. Put one over here. Are you straight? Sort of. Not really, but sort of. I'd prefer to be straight from the front, but I don't care about the back. You can't tell, I'm moving my mouse slightly, but only so much I can move it by. That's good. And maybe just one more. Maybe just one more back here. Back here's a little iffy. Nothing is kind of straight over here. I could put it on this side. Or, yeah, put it... Oh, no, that one's open. Yeah, that one's open. Let's put it here instead. Who said it has to be the same train on the same track, you know?
Tina here, folks, trying to pass the time. And if you're reading my mind, it's making stuff rhyme. If there are any mind readers out there, give a call down to the station. You tell me what I'm thinking, because I got no
Good.
idea. It's like a
Now,
Not a
will you cause a problem?
No ideas, just a whole lot of noise.
I do wish this train made a sound. This train makes a nice sound when you're actually there, like listening to it at the station. It's very loud. The engine is very loud. But it makes a very nice mechanical sound. Can't really describe it, to be honest. Let's speed it up. How long is this train? I didn't check. Wait, how long are these? Okay, good. They're shorter than New Jersey Transit, so that's good. That's perfect, actually. If they're shorter than these... No, wait, it's longer than that. Wait, how long was that car? That's 6 car. Okay, wait, you know what? It's longer than these. I hope it's not by much. You can take a ride in the train as we get there. It's just not going really that fast. Oops, wrong button. Well, I can't go so far. The lights are in the front, but... You could live with the lights being there, right? I do like the fact that the freight's kind of standing on a little mound. Kind of nice. It bothered me at first, but I'm like, actually, it's not bad. Put up them contour lines everywhere. Here we go. And the fence starts here to separate the rails from each other. Oh, I forgot to put in my info. Every time I forget. Why on earth did you go straight? Oh, you're not going straight, you broke. Why do they do this? Why did you break? You're gonna fix yourself, right? Oh, you're just gonna sit there? On earth did you break for? They do this sometimes. I don't know why, but they just drive and then combust out of nowhere. Like just the front just goes straight, but the side is actually going the right way. But you, what happened to your engine? You gonna sit there? I'll erase you then. I don't know why you just decided to brake like that. Put in the info while I'm here. Where's the next train at? Speed it up. Not you. There you are. Take 2. Don't brake. I'll speed it up to where I was before. I want a full train ride. Nothing short. Nothing less. We're back. There's a train in front of me, however. Don't brake, please. Thank you. Why did that one break? It happens randomly. But that doesn't matter, because I will bypass the train on my newly built 3rd track. I will keep saying that every time. Well, until it's not newly built, but I'll just say until my built 3rd track. That took me not an entire stream. Almost an entire stream. But it goes right down the middle. Also, I see the little hill there. Not good. Also, those catenaries are kind of close. They're cutting in a little bit. See, this is the kind of wall that I'm talking about that I want to put next to the airport. Like a little retaining wall. The freight train kind of goes up. It may look like it's doing that for no reason, but the hill is actually going up over there. That's a good spot to put the station right here too, so I would say that. But the freight train goes up and then back down. This train stays on the ground. Oh, we're going this way. Wait, where's this train going? I thought it would go straight. I guess it's good to see a new way. I don't think I've ever been on a train that went this way. Oh, speed up. Don't let the freight train beat you. Speed up! Oh, it's still, the train's too long. Oh, the freight train's winning. No, you're not gonna make it. Where's this train going? Me. There's no split. I would think it would have went straight, but I guess not. I'm surprised it went this way actually. There's nothing over here. This is the green line that it went onto. But it doesn't stop here. I don't know why it stopped here. Or it came this way. It's way faster that I don't know about? Maybe. Why on earth did they go left when you could have went right? You ruined the train's pattern. Now I'm gonna crash. All because you went left instead of right. The freight trains are active. My goodness. Also, I should have checked. I don't know if that bridge is tall enough for the freight train to pass under. At least I know there's no train in front of me. Yes, there's no train in front of me. Good. The speed limit does drop to 55.
Hi, I'm Greg, owner and founder of Steel Frame Spots.
Now we get in the boring tunnel. I will speed it up because there's nothing in here to see. Nothing but walls. Go back outside. I never like it when these trains go in tunnels.
You can count on us every year. I fight every day to get you the best deals. I'll never drop the ball on prices, and that's because low prices and my customers' happiness are not affected by the short fingers mentioned earlier in the advertisement. Just remember, when the game's on the line, who do you count on? Steel Frame Spots.
Don't just speed up too much because it's right there. Outside is right there. Yeah, here's where I started to put signals. It slows down, yellow over green. Approach at medium speed. In this case, it's 40. Then continue. You have a medium clear. You're clear to go through. Just go through at medium speed. Once you reach inside, you're clear. You clear the entire way. But there's nothing to see in here, so I'm just going to speed it up. I should put an approach medium inside the tunnel again. But this train will bypass this train. It'll go around it, luckily. So technically, it's still clear. That sign makes sense. Now I should go on the left again. I should continue left. Oh, the New Jersey Transit went first. I see you. We have to cross over again. I'll speed it up. Oh wait, I know why it went here. Because it couldn't cross over. That's why it went here. It could not... The trains from this direction cannot cross over here. Impossible. So I see why the train went straight now. Makes sense why it went straight now. I think about it. Now, people should be waiting here, because I assume people want to go to the airport. Oh, there's a lot. That is a lot. How long is this train, by the way? Does it fit the entire station? That's one concern. Second concern. Let's see. Does it fit the entire station? It does. Surprisingly, it does. This train will be express the entire time. I didn't put speed limits. I forgot to adjust the speed limit. That's fine, though. Oh, that train's gonna go in front of me, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Good. I just sped it up triple speed. Just to see what it's like going through here. Incredibly fast. I guess here is new. I could slow it down, but... Why not? Let's double yeah, single speed. Here, I'm gonna put a retaining wall. Instead of a bridge, I'm going to make it a retaining wall. Now, the problem with putting a retaining wall here is that the catenaries will get in the way. Catenaries will prove to be a little bit of a problem, but that's okay. Just a little bit. Now, this is pointless. You're gonna do something weird, aren't you? Exactly. I put the station over there, and you went to the station. That doesn't make any sense. But you do you. Yeah, everything beyond here is not touched at all. It's not clean. I will say that now. I'm pretty sure this track goes between a mountain. So, yeah, nothing's straight. Nothing's fixed properly. Yeah, it's going through this mountain, which it shouldn't do. Be a weird slope right there. I should have cleared the trees. I can't see the trees at all. Going through a mountain again. Down though. But I'm more curious in the way the airport behaves in general. There's already 40 people here. Which isn't a lot. I mean, it's kind of a lot, actually, for a train carrying 239. 40 is kind of a lot. But also for a train that's bypassing everything, that has nothing on its line, 40 actually is a lot. Usually, there will be trains that kind of bypass everything that only carries like 10 people. Sometimes even 4. That's not a lot, but here's where the one track begins. Now, the train's AI should behave as in... Well, I have a mod called Single Track AI, meaning the trains will be smart in a scenario that involves a single track. Now, the train that's behind this one should wait at the very end for this train to come back and clear the gap. But here's what I mean by it's a very long distance to get to the next stop. And that train will be waiting for a while. It might wait so long that it despawns. If it does do that, I'll have to bring in the single track further in, or the dual track further in, but it's fast enough. Maybe 80 is good in here. It is turning quite a lot, but 80 seems good. Unnecessary turn right there. Beyond here, it's too sharp. Here's the airport itself. There are people here already. Now, the next train should be waiting. When it gets here, that is. Find it. Wherever it is. Did I miss it? There it is. What's the next train? Okay, so it's coming back. Oh, they wouldn't even make it in time, maybe. Previous one. This one already has 29 people on. Okay, they need to stop doing this. I don't know why you're doing that for, but I know why they're doing it. The speed limit is the same, probably. Yes, so to make them stop, just make the middle one go faster and they'll stop doing that. That horrid action. Follow this. They won't meet in time. This one will get there first. Yeah, it'll get there first. I mean, if it does that, that's actually a good thing. If by the time the train passes back, this one doesn't get here yet, it's a good thing. Yeah, it just got here. Oh, it's not even here yet. All the way over there. So let's look for the one before this one. Not you. Previous. Previous. You just left the station. Okay. You know what? This might not be a problem. It might be a problem with the congestion that's happening in front of me. But it might not be too much of a problem. Where's the next one at? Did it spawn in yet? That's where you are. You're stuck. Why do you do this to me sometimes, you know? You shouldn't do this. You just explode for no reason. I'll race you and try again, I guess. Start over. There you go. Okay, well, they might have to sync up again. But where's the other Amtrak? I probably lost it. It probably went past here a long time ago. Is that it? No, it's gone. Oh yeah, it's gone. It's all the way over here already. It is. No, that's not it. There it is. Right here. I'm gonna follow this one. Again, 27 people. There's still people in this one. And this one, 4. If I have 4 trains, so if I have, let's say one is here, one is all over here. I'm guessing by the time they get back, they might meet each other, but not for long. They might go by really fast. So I don't think they actually might get stuck. It might be a good clearance. Why'd you stop? Why'd you stop? Oh, there's a train in front of you. Why'd that train stop? Oh, because it can't fit. Eek. That's not cool. I'll fix your hills just now, but you should be sticking out further. That's not cool one bit. You're fine there, but I'll have to wait for you. Where's the next train at? It's already coming back. And this one's just got to the... Oh no, that one... That's the first one that came out. The next one... Okay, guys. Okay, what's wrong? Like, actually, what's wrong? Why do you keep doing this? You know you're not allowed to go straight. You know you're not allowed to go straight, but you keep trying to. Every single time you keep trying to. But why do you keep doing that? You know you can go this way. Straight is for the train that wants to stop here. Not you. But the back of you seems to know which way to go, but the front doesn't. Okay, despawn one more time. I'm gonna watch this one. Wait. Why are you here? Why is Pleasant here? Did Pleasant get stuck? Which one is Pleasant? Pink. Oh, you probably did get stuck. I probably, Did I break the train over here? Where is it? Did I break this train? I might have broken this one. Oh yeah, I definitely broke you. That's why they despawned. They're broken over here. Whoopsies. Are you gonna be smart and do the right thing? Unbunching, unbunching. Okay, go straight, go straight, go straight. Not stuck, are you? Good. Okay, that's why I despawned. I broken. Honestly, I should just do that. Just for now, so they don't do anything funky. I like this one. Summit might be my favorite one. Summit. Goes up and over. Goes all the way over here. Spans across this bridge at a really high height, I must say. That train's going too fast. Or then makes its first stop at Summit, actually. Not Summit. Sunset. Sunset City. Really nice terminal, I must say. It's really detailed. Though a prop train on the side. You're not getting stuck. I can't tell if you're getting stuck. Oh, I didn't follow the one train out of the yard. What's wrong with you? What's actually wrong with you? No, you tried. Oh, you fixed yourself. Wait. Is it because your node is too long? That way? Getting people further? Same thing with this node. This node is kind of long as well. I might have broken that. Ooh, okay, it didn't. Yeah, it might be because the node is too long, but that train is snaking. It goes over here. Where does Pleasant go? Does Pleasant go straight as well or no? It does not. Oh no, it does, but this one goes up and around. This one goes down and below. Yeah, that one goes up straight that way. This one turns down this way. Okay, so all the trains are loaded in now. Where is... Well, it doesn't matter. As long as they can get to the station, it works perfectly fine. Yes. Okay. I see everything works fine. Now the last thing I need to do is have more people in the city. Once you have more people in the city, the airport will be full. Is there water in here? Oh, okay. As long as there's not another train waiting at the other side, I think I'll be good. Yes, I think next vehicle, previous vehicle, previous vehicle, previous. Are they all... Wait, what? Airport. Oh, you were stuck somewhere. There's two of them near there, so none of them are near the airport. Okay, so I will call here first off. Let me get a nice little screenshot action right here. I can save for later. I am going to end here today. Did say I wanted to do the one thing that I needed to do. Well, I didn't have to do this, but the one thing I would do is just build a simple airport. Is this simple? Not really. It's a nice little T section airport. But just build an airport. That's the first thing I wanted to do. I'm gonna end here.